When God's people were young and fresh out of slavery, He taught them 10 big commandments to help ensure that they would maintain their freedom. And the 6th commandment was, "You shall not murder," which is a great commandment, but my question is, did He really need to make that one of the big 10? I mean, don't people typically already know that it's bad to murder folks? We've learned that there's always a deeper meaning behind these commandments, and one way to get to the deeper meaning is to appreciate them in context. In the preceding commandments on the list of 10, we've been carefully instructed to honor God. And now, having understood that, we're told not to play God. We murder people when we've judged them, when we've judged them unworthy in our own eyes. Murder is the ultimate in judgmentalism. God is saying one of the big things you need to know to live free is not to appoint yourself Lord over anyone else. Also, with these commandments, we've learned to look for the spirit behind the law. And the spirit of the command to not murder is the idea that we are not to be murderous in any way. Jesus told us, "You have heard it said, 'Do not murder.' But I say to you, even if you so much as call your brother or sister a fool, you are in danger of hellfire." In other words, the command, "You shall not murder," when applied thoroughly, means you shall hold no one in contempt, because that's the spirit of murder. And maybe more importantly, it's the spirit that destroys love. Jesus said, "Love even your enemy." He said, "Be a peacemaker." He said, "Forgive people 77 times 7 times. In the beginning, God told His people, "You shall not murder." But we've come to understand that it means don't allow yourself to give in to contempt for people, to judge people, to despise people, because that will hamper your ability to love them well. And love is the key to everything. What makes us treat people with contempt? Sometimes it's a way to bolster our own status. Sometimes we do it out of vengeance or unforgiveness. Sometimes we just do it out of convenience, because in a complicated and hectic world, it can seem useful to just categorize people. But here's a related question. What keeps us from loving people as well as we should? If we're willing to despise anyone, then we'll find it impossible to love everyone.